Okay, we got the project created and we're in the File Explorer in the Content folder. So let's go into Content and create a new folder called Movies. Open this folder and we're going to drag in our video we're going to use for the backdrop. So let's go get the video. Go into Videos and we're going to use this video. So copy, back to projects, content, movie, paste. So you notice this is the only file in this directory at the moment, because we'll revisit this in a second. I don't know if you noticed, but when we created the movies directory, this folder appeared in Unreal Engine content browser. So if you look here, you see the movie title there, but if you go in here, you don't see anything, because we have to add it as Unreal content. To do this, we have to go back to the File Explorer, grab the file, and just drag it into this area and release. And you'll see a file media source file was created with the name of the video. And as you see, it still just shows this video file in the directory. But if we go here and we click Control Shift Save, save the file, and look in our Explorer, you'll see the Unreal asset file. So now the video file is set up so we can add the media player and be able to display this video. So let's close this, go to Content, and create a new folder called Media. Enter, open Media, right click, and go down here to Media, Media Player, and it's important to click this button so that we create our texture. Great. Okay. We'll name it MP underbar Media Player, and Control Shift Save to save our work. Now we want to double click the MP Media Player, and we want to play the video that we added. Make sure it works. I added a video with a lot of action so you can see it play on the screen. Okay, now we know that works. We can close this window and we can go back to the main level, make some tweaks here. Take our sphere reflection capture, move it up out of the way, and move the start player out of the way. Move that back to the edge of the platform. Okay, next we want to position our light source. Put this to 0, and this at 0. We'll put this at 0, put this at 0, and set this to -45 degrees. We also want to, on the light source, we want to change the intensity to 1.69. So now, with that done, let's save our project. It's Control Shift S, not save, Control Shift S to save your project. Now that we have the lighting set up, let's add a plane to project our picture on. So let's go to Shapes, grab a plane, drag it in, and we want to set it at 0, 0, 0, X, 0, Y. Then we'll go change the size to 4.8 and 2.7. Let's lift it up and we'll rotate it. Want to rotate on this to 90. and then tip it to 90. We want to raise it up a bit so it's off the floor. Okay, now we need to rename our plane to media screen. Okay, in this content browser, let's bring it, make it bigger so we can see. Let's open the media file, grab the media texture, apply it to the plane. As you can see, a media texture material was created in the folder. Open the material and set the specular to 0. Enter. Apply. Save. Close this window. Back to the main level. And we need to add a camera. So click Cine and grab a camera actor and move it out here. Oh, we need to resize our preview plane. To resize the preview plane, we go to Edit, Editor Preferences, type in Camera, space, Preview, and change 5 to 2.5. Enter. Close. Now you can see it's a decent level. Let's rename our camera to camera underbar 01. Alright, now we got to position our camera, so we'll set that to -600. Set this to 0 so it's in the middle. And raise this number to the level of the plane, which is 180. Okay, now we got to set up our camera. So change this to DSLR. Set our lens to 55mm. We need to set up our focus. Change the eyedropper. Click that for 600. So with the camera all set up, now we got to add a blueprint. So go to Content Browser, click Content, right click, New Folder, name it Blueprint. Blueprints. Open it. Right click. Click Blueprint Class, Actor, and name it BP underbar Media Player. Media Player. Enter. Open it. Click Event Graph. Zoom out here a little bit. Select these and delete them because we don't need them. Now we want to right click, custom, add a custom event, name it Start, underbar Movie, enter, compile, save. Alright, now we gotta add a variable. So click the plus sign, name it Media, underbar Player. Media Player, search for Media Player, object reference. Alright, so now we need to drag it into our scene. Get Media Player. And if you notice right here it says please compile the blueprint. So let's compile the blueprint. And the Media Player option appears. So download and collect their Media Player. Compile, save. And next we want to drag off this pin and search for open source. Open source right there. Open source. And then the media source option, we want to click our file media source. And connect this pin. Boom. There we go. And then we compile, save. That's all we need for the blueprint. So now at this point, let's make sure everything's saved. Go to File, Save All. Okay, so now we need to add a level sequence. So click the Content folder, right click, Create Folder, Cinematics, open Cinematics, right click, go to Cinematics and Level Sequence. Name it LS underbar shot underbar 1. Alright, so Control Shift S to save. Okay, in this content folder, let's make it bigger again so we can see. Open Cinematics, and then open Level Sequence. The first thing we want to add is our blueprint. So let's come over here, go to, oh, that's named Blurprints. Let's fix that real quick. Blueprints. Okay, in our Blueprints folder, let's grab this guy and add it to the sequencer. And then we want to grab camera 1 and add that to the sequencer. Under Blueprints, we want to, where's the add button? Add event trigger. Click that. Click a trigger. I have set mine at 0, 0 position. And then right click the trigger. Go to Properties, Unbound, Quick Bind, BP Media Player C, down to Class, and then down to BP Media Player, and then Start Movies. As you can see, the level sequencer blueprint added an event, Start Movies. Now we need to check this to make sure it plays, compile, save, and we should be able to play our movie. Now one thing to remember is when you click play, the video starts, but even though we hit the end of our timeline, the video is going to keep playing until the very end of the video. So if you want to stop the video, you need to add an end event here.